Hello, Gemini. This is your reading for October 2021, your love reading. And so this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and Venus. All right, so just keep in mind this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate. If you find that the message or the theme of this reading doesn't resonate with you overall, just check your other placements. And you'll likely find your messages there. Okay, Gemini, let's get started. What does October 2021 have in store for you and your person in matters of love and your connection? So we've got Strength showing up in reverse. We also have Unrequited Love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. All right, and so let's get some more information on exactly what that means and what is going on between you and your person of interest, whoever you have in mind. With the Strength in reverse, I really feel like you or your person is really just focusing on yourselves. Like, rather than focusing your energy and your efforts towards the other person and towards the connection, like one or both of you really are turning the focus and energy back on yourself. But let's get some more information. Let's clarify the unrequited love, because I don't always take these messages as literal on these oracle cards. And so we've got the Two of Swords. So someone definitely is having a hard time making a decision. Okay, but that is going to be, things are going to be getting very clear in October. All right, let's get some more cards. We got the Moon, Gemini and their person. What is coming in October for Gemini and their person? We got the World in reverse. We got the Five of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Cups. We've got the Sun. And we also have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so the person that I feel like the person that you're asking about, Gemini, I feel like they're commitment phobes. I really do. They're just kind of in this energy where they're completely fine just scattering their energies around. This is like very much player energy that's coming out here right now. And so it's not so much with, okay, so the unrequited love bit is really, I feel like that's coming from your end, Gemini, and it's not so much that there's not enough attraction or chemistry there. It's just like, I feel like you wanted to be the end all and be all for this person in order. And I feel like you knew that this person has this player-like energy, like this person is a bad boy or a bad girl. And that might be what attracted you to them initially. But there was a part of you that was wanting to be the person that would settle them down. And it has nothing to do with your worth as a person. It's just this person has no desire to want to settle down. That's not what they want. They're constantly looking for the new thing. They have a really hard time with just commitment in general. They love playing the field. Yeah, with the Two of Swords in reverse and with the Ace of Swords clarifying that, like, I feel like none of the, like, their player ways, it's not surprising to you. Like, I really feel like you knew this about this person. There's just this energy of hoping that they would see you as the unique person, the gorgeous gem of a person that you are. And that would be enough for them to want to settle down. But the fact of the matter is they don't want to settle down. It has nothing to do with, like, I feel like they see you, they know your worth and all that stuff. It just, they're not in a space. Like they want to play the field. They're just not ready. It's more of an energy of, you know, it's just timing. I'm not saying that they'll never be able to settle down, but like they're just having way too much fun playing the field. I feel like this person did a lot of, like, they play comparison games quite a bit, where it's like shiny object syndrome. They don't, yeah, with the Five of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Cups clarifying, and it's just, you know, they see something shiny and new, and there's not a lot of it. There's no inner struggle there. They're just, okay, you know, done with this one and on to the next. It's very much that kind of energy. And this is just part of, like, this is their lesson to learn. Like, at some point, this lifestyle or this way of living is going to catch up with them, but it may not happen for a while. Gemini. Yeah, they're not in any energy right now to ever want to settle down. October 2021 is not going to be any different. And it's going to leave you feeling like in a space of like I feel like because they're refusing to settle down, I feel like you're making it personal, like you're not attractive enough or the chemistry wasn't what it needed to be. That's not it at all. This person just is not the one to settle down. They may think like, and it could be very well, some of you, this person just enjoys playing the field. That's just how it is. Like, they know they have commitment issues. They know they're not going to settle down. It's just, I think in the very beginning, they get kind of caught up in the whirlwind of things. And then, you know, it doesn't take very long for them to settle back into their regular routine of being like, okay, yeah, I feel like this is a pattern for them. Like, I'm hearing a long line of broken hearts behind them. And you were hoping that you were going to be the exception. And, you know, Gemini, you are the exception, but not just for this person. This person is, you deserve better, Gemini. Let's just put it that way. You definitely deserve better. This person doesn't have what it takes to give you the love that you deserve. They just don't. They don't have that staying power. Let's get some more information about, here we've got change. Yeah, that's more that, that Five of, yeah, they just, when it comes to these kinds of connections, Gemini, I just don't feel like this person, you know, I'm hearing like 4 months. They'll be in a relationship with somebody for 4 months, and they may be somewhat committed and even like, you know, exclusive, but then the minute they find a shiny new object, there's no inner struggle, no nothing, no conscious, no nothing. They're just like, okay, they're done with this one and on to the next. And that's how they are. This pattern didn't start with you, and I feel like you know that. And it's not going to end with you. This person may already be in another relationship. And there may even be a chance that they may come and try and rekindle a relationship with you in October 2021. But there really is this caution, like this cautionary tale, like they're not going to change their ways. Okay, here we've got home and family. There is an energy here, Gemini, where they may try to like rekindle or reestablish a connection with you again, but I'm really being led to, I don't know what the word is, like just caution, like a word of caution. It's not like go, if you want to reestablish this connection with them, just be very, very careful. Go slow. Don't get over invested too soon. I just don't feel like this person, at least for a very long time, like this is a pattern. They break up and then they go back. They break up because of another shiny object and then they go back. It's just something like a perpetual back and forth. And this may be something that you have been experiencing with this person, Gemini. They may have stepped out, they may have been with you and then like broken up, got into another relationship, shiny object, back to you, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And either you might have a kid with this person, or maybe they've got kids with someone else. I'm hearing baby mama drama for some of you. This may be an issue. Like if you're the one with the kid, with this person, obviously it's, or maybe it is baby mama drama. If you're the one that's got, or baby daddy drama or whatever you want to call it. Let me see. Oh, then we've got lilies with purity and honesty. There's definitely some baby energy coming through. Someone's got kids with this person. And I feel like whoever has kids with this person, your person and that person, whether or not it's you, go back and forth and back and forth. And it's the kid, it's the baby that kind of keeps that tie alive. For most of you, Gemini, I feel like you're the one that has the child with this person, and it's very difficult for you to walk away because of that connection. If not, if you're not the one, this is just letting you know that the possibility exists that your person and their, whoever they have a child with, still go back and forth as well. And it's just more letting you know, like, to cut and sever that tie, whether or not you're the one that has kids with them or not, because this person's not ready to settle down. Having a kid with somebody did not make them settle down. Okay, for whoever that resonates with. All right, let's get some messages from them to you about this connection. Time apart, some distance will bring clarity. There is that Ace of Swords. We also have Mastery with you've learned the spiritual lesson. And it says denial, detach with love to clearly see the truth. Yeah, I really feel like for most of you, you're the one that has the child with this person. And that's really kind of causing you to, you're holding on to, the hope and the dream of having that, that family together. That's not where this person's head is at, though, if you're the one that has the kid with them. It says, I need security. I don't know what comes next. Let's get one more card from this pile, or from this deck. I have trouble with intimacy. That's why they run from person to person. They don't know how to handle that kind of intimacy. They have a hard time really letting people in and seeing their heart. And the problem with that is, Gemini, it's because they themselves are not comfortable with opening up to themselves. Like, they are so afraid. Like, I feel like they're the kind of people that can't be alone. And I feel like there's always, like, what I'm seeing is like a revolving door of relationships, a revolving door of, just, and they need this, and there's a part of them that they need that chase. It does something for their sense of self. They're constantly chasing on to the next, shiny object syndrome. It does something for them. And no one outside of them is going to be able to fix that. It doesn't matter how amazing you are, how perfect you are, how attractive you are, what you have to offer. This is something that they have to fix within themselves. The problem is that they're searching for safety and a sense of security outside of themselves, but they're never going to find it because that's an inside job. And that's part of like the spiritual lesson they're having to learn. But there's a truth here that you're refusing to see, Gemini, or refusing to accept. That if you would accept it, you would be able, that much more able to move on. Because I'm hearing there's definitely something better for you out there. Here it says it's time for me to heal now. And karma's gonna come up. It's gonna, you know, they're coming up for karma. Karma's gonna be due to them. I want to tell you how I feel. Let's get one more card. I'm hearing as soon as you move on, Gemini, is when karma's gonna slap them in the face. So many things remind me of you. Like, I feel like that's what's gonna happen when you finally are just like, you throw your hands up, you're done, you're finally like, okay, you know, they've played the field enough, you're done putting your energy into this connection, you're finally ready to move on and funnel your energy into playing the field a little bit yourself, not being a player, so to speak, but, you know, finally opening yourself up to what else is out there and taking time to really, you know, invest in someone and really taking your time to form an attachment to someone else. And when you do move on, I feel like that's when this person, that karma is going to come up. Like, they're not going to be able to learn the lesson, Gemini, until you move on first. Like, that's just the way that it's going to be. But I do feel that you do have a piece of their heart, just not enough for them to really, you know, and it's not because of your self-worth. It has nothing to do with that. They don't have a lot of heart to give. They don't even have a lot to give to themselves, but you do have a portion of it. But they're never going to be able to give you what you want until they resolve their own inner conflicts, their own, like, there's a spiritual lesson they're having to learn. I feel like the need for security is a lot of it. They're searching for something outside of themselves that they can only give to themselves. And until they learn that, it's the revolving door of, you know, connections outside of yours is going to continue, and you're going to continue going back and forth. You're going to have to be the one to stop it, Gemini. Yeah, you're going to have to be the one to stop it. As long as you allow them to, they're going to keep coming back. But that's not going to do anything for your own growth. Let's get some more messages. We've got mask, not showing true feelings, hiding, personifying, pretending, deluding, and gaslighting. We also have the hammer with sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. Let's get one more card from this deck for Gemini, please. October 2021. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up on the sabotage. Like, they sabotage their own Okay, here we got the chaser in codependent relationships, fear of abandonment issue. And then we also have a lightning, a sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. For those of you, and I wanted to wait until I put this out there. For some of you, I am feeling like the whole baby energy thing, that might be part of what you might be hearing about. Either you might be finding out, you know, you or your partner is going to have a baby, like, together, or they're pregnant or got somebody else pregnant outside of this connection. So if you don't have a kid with them as of yet, like either the two of you are currently like pregnant or soon will be pregnant, or it's going to happen with someone else. I didn't want to say that. That's going to be for a few of you. I hate being the bearer of bad news. But besides that, for those of you that do not resonate with that, it's just letting you know that you may have, like, you or them might have an epiphany. Like, I think the denial part is going to be really absolving in October 2021. Like, you're going to have some kind of an epiphany that's going to help you break your attachment to this connection so that you can finally move on. Some kind of a transformation is going to be happening in this connection in October of 2021. I'm surprised the Tower energy didn't come out here, although we do have a lot of like fresh new energy with the Ace of Cups and with the Ace of Swords. That definitely has the energy coming in there, where something is just going to be very, very clear to you, Gemini, about this connection that's really going to help you just kind of cut it off and move on, even if temporarily. I'm not saying that the two of you can ever come back together, at some point in the future, but this person is still wearing a mask. They're not, the problem is they themselves, they have no idea who they are. For some of you, this person may be a straight up narcissist or have very poignant narcissistic tendencies. Not very healthy at all. If not, then it's just they have a hard time with feelings, period. Like, not only are they not comfortable showing them, they're not comfortable feeling them. It's all mental energy. And that's kind of why I feel like they kind of stay in these perpetual, like, revolving doors of, connections outside of yours, because they're so numb when it comes to feelings and emotions that the high that they get from a new connection, that's the closest that they mistake that for actual feelings. They don't understand that that's not an emotional connection they have with somebody. It's all mental. That's why, like, they're so short-lived. They don't know that, though. They're not aware of that. And they love the chase. That's part of it. I really feel like they actually are kind of somewhat addicted to the high that comes from chasing other connections, other women or other men or whatever they're into. Yeah, but this is a cycle. This is something it's a revolving door. I'm just hearing a revolving door. All right, Gemini, that was your message for the month of October 2021. If it resonated, please do me a favor and smash the like button, comment, share, subscribe if you feel led to do so. And I will see you for your next reading. Bye, Gemini.